Greetings, this is Scholar Saunders Singh. What's current? Well, Mr. Jordan goes to jail. Marcus Jordan, son of illustrious NBA player, one of the greatest athletes of all time, certainly the greatest basketball player of all time, Michael Jordan, has been arrested for allegedly being under the influence of both alcohol and cocaine. Now, this all happened a few hours ago. I think maybe sometime last night or early this morning. He was found by the cops. The cops saw his vehicle, a multi-$100,000 vehicle. I think it was a Lamborghini Urus, a blue Lamborghini Urus, was on the train tracks. And they're like, what the hell? And like he was just saying, I'm Michael Jordan's son. I'm Michael Jordan's son. He's telling them, all this stuff. But he was with the female who was I think she was in the passenger seat. But this is a bit of a conundrum because Michael Jordan, he doesn't want this kind of press, obviously, but he doesn't even want it, for for obvious reasons. But he would like to have his whole idea of being a involved father and somebody that is supposed to be looked up to, as a father. He wants to be like his slain father. His father was killed in almost similar circumstances during the traffic. Um, he was stopped. Stopped in traffic to settle some kind of bet or something like that, And these guys allegedly killed him for over some kind of bet, allegedly. But so Michael Jordan's trying to make himself to be the best father he can possibly be, and Marcus Jordan's out here with coke and whores, allegedly, and not making the image of Michael Jordan being a good father, the best thing, because it's reflecting upon him. It's reflecting upon Michael Jordan. He has to look in the papers. He has to read the story. He has to understand it. Now, like I'm saying, I'm no perfect example, but I would try my best, to make myself, the best example of what my father set for me. So Marcus Jordan being in this kind of limelight, it's not right. Didn't mean to rhyme there, but it did. He definitely took it on to another level with he resisted arrest without violence against the police officers. They caught it all on their body cam. He was I think allegedly belligerent. He was yelling at them, saying I'm Michael Jordan's son. I'm Michael Jordan's son. Like, okay, you're not above the law because you're Michael Jordan's son. This is a fact. You can't be out here with cocaine and had a few drinks. That's what he said. He had a few drinks earlier, and so that gives him license. That gives him a right to go into a high expensive vehicle and go along the railroad tracks. I think not. I think that's a poor excuse for him to be behaving this way. He's going to see a court date most likely. He'll probably have to pay a fine. He already did, a few. I think he was in custody for a few hours. They're getting information. He was in process and everything like that. But he'll probably get some kind of hearing with the judge, and he'll probably have to pay some kind of fine, like I said, and maybe do time. I doubt it. He'll probably not do time. He'll probably do community service or something like that. He didn't. The charges were driving under influence, damage to property while under influence, I think, and I think those were the two main charges that I could ascertain. It just seems that he's like lost. He's in reality. He's not in touch with reality. He thinks he's above everything just because he's Michael Jordan's son. That's not the case. You can't go around doing this, kind of these acts and expect people to respect you and expect people to take you on as a serious human being when you're doing these terrible things. It just doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't have the same idea. It doesn't have the same flair. It doesn't have the same push to it. It has a ring of illegitimacy. It's not real. It's not real. It's completely fabricated and false. He is garnered enough press. I think he had a few other run-ins with police or somebody, like something like that. Just you have a great life. You were given a great life. When you were born, what, like in 90, how many, let me check. Let me see how old this nigga is. See how old this nigga is. Marcus Jordan age. He's 31. Okay, so he was born in 1990. That was the year prior to his father's first championship, I think. Jordan champion years. Yes, I was right. See, I'm on my Michael Jordan stuff. 1991 was his first year that he won a ring. So, 1990. So you were born into this. He was already winning. He was winning, slam dunk competitions. He was winning all-star games, stuff like that. He didn't get his ring yet, but when you were 1 year old, he got a ring. So, or at least 2 years old when he got his second or third ring. So Michael Jordan allegedly made $93 million off of the NBA itself. He has made since at least $2 billion off of the Jordan brand itself. So this is a very fortunate young man. Yeah, exactly. You see, did you see my message I sent you? Yeah. You tell 10 people. If you're not going to donate, tell 10 people. That's all I gotta say. So I see you. Salute to you, Wizard. Salute to you. Make sure you tell 10 people so we can get a party. We can have a party in here. It's fun when there's a lot of people in here. I'm having zeros and ones. So you're gonna be my day one. I'll do an hour show or a half an hour show. I'll do a half an hour show. That's not too bad. So Jordan is one of the most respected, most admired human beings on the planet. Like, everybody else has had some kind of terrible thing. The worst things you can say about Michael Jordan is that he cheated on his wife and that he may have cheated in a game of cards or something like that. Like, that's the only thing you can say. You can't say anything about him otherwise. He's never defrauded anybody, never robbed anybody, never been accused of murder, never been accused of rape or sexual assault or anything like that. All you can say is that, I guess he cheated on Marcus Jordan's mom, Juanita. But, that's all you can say. And then he couldn't settle his bets or something like that. That's about as close as you can get. Or maybe not settle the bets, but, he had some kind of string of bad luck or something like that on the crap table or on the blackjack table, whatever his game of choice is. I don't know his game of choice, but... that's the only thing you can talk about with Michael Jordan. And then Marcus Jordan comes in, pampered, totally taken care of his entire life, 34 years of age. It's like, are you serious? You can't do anything with your money except, the money that your father worked his tail off for. Did everything, did not sacrifice. He did not sacrifice. Let's keep that a buck. He did not sacrifice his money, his skills. He perfected them. He made them better. He wanted the value for his children and his wife to be better. So that's not a sacrifice. What does that say? His ex-wife got $100 million, I think. Oh my God. God damn. I don't even. If you think, look it up. Look it up, Wizard, because I'm looking up something different. Look up Marcus. So he was a college player. He played for UCF. Who is UCF? University of Central Florida. Okay. He was a ball player. On February, this is from Wikipedia. On February 4th, 2025, that's today, Jordan was arrested in Orange County, Florida for DUI, cocaine possession, and resisting arrest. He was then booked into Orange County Jail with his bond being set at $4,000. So it was easy for him to get $4,000 out of it. That was nothing to him. It's nothing to him. He's got millions of dollars. In 2010, while a college sophomore and underage, Jordan tweeted about spending approximately $50,000 at nightclubs in Las Vegas. This man is a problem. This is what I was talking about. He had some kind of issue. Prompting an investigation by the Nevada Gaming Control Board. Excuse me. In 2012, Jordan was arrested after a drunken argument with two women outside a hotel in Omaha. He was charged with disorderly conduct or resisting arrest and obstructing justice, then released. Jordan later pled no contest to disturbing the peace and paid a fine of $250 plus a court cost. Told you, I'm no psychic, but I know how these things roll. That's what happened in that incident, and that's what's going to happen now. He's going to pay, $500 for court costs. Then he's going to do 500 hours of community service, or whatever the case may be. It's simple. It's nothing to this nigga. This nigga is gonna keep on. Who else is he like? He's like somebody like that just couldn't stay out of the spotlight for the wrong reason, for all the wrong reasons. I can't remember. Marcus failed at everything he's done. Did he play in the NBA? He did not play in the NBA. He played college ball. He only played college ball. He was addressed as second team Conference USA in 2011 and 2010 Conference USA all freshman team. So he did have skills in high school and college, but it just went left for him. It's a shame. It's sad. This is Michael Jordan's son, the eldest child. This is the pancake theory. This is the pancake theory. This is the first child. It's like you make your first pancake. It's all dark and black and tastes like smoke and it's crunchy. That's the first pancake. He's the first pancake. he's the first pancake. And then his subsequent children. Let me see who they are. Let me see. Personal life. Jeffrey, Marcus, and Jasmine. So Jeffrey and Jasmine are the two other children that don't have an issue. They don't have any issues. But Juanita was like, you know what? I know you've been with women. I know you've been doing your thing. I can't deal with you. So we got to get divorced. She settled for $168 million. That's $254 million in 2023 money. So it's probably like $256 million in 2025 money. Oh man, I can't call it. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. Rick James. Salute to Rick James in the building. Okay, he probably a mama's boy. Yeah, he probably is. Oh, hold on. He said something else. Marcus failed at everything. Okay, I did that. He had a store called Trophy Room. Yeah, I remember that. Trophy Room. No design. Wait a minute. He designed his own Jordan colorways. Okay. He probably a mama's boy. 3 viewers, 3 likes, not mad. Exactly. 4 likes now. 4 likes. We're about to have a party. Boys and girls, welcome to the Skylar Saunders Seas show. Let's run your pockets. Exactly. Let's run these pockets. Jordan started, at least, and if you don't run the pockets, at least subscribe. Jordan started a whole new family. Yeah, with that high yellow. She's not white. She's very light skinned. He likes the light skin. Juanita Jordan, she's light skinned, and his new wife, what's her name? She's Cuban American. Yvette Prieto. So, and she's She's younger than him, but she's not that much of a spring chick. She's 46. She's not that young chick. She's not that super young chick. But anyway, let me see what are y'all talking about? Salute to you, Wizard. Yeah, Rick James saying saluting the Wizard. Yeah, she got that bag from MJ. Yeah, she must have. She must have. It was $253 in today's money. 2023 money. Modern day money. Compared to what was it? It was not 2000. 2006 when it was dissolved. It was reported that Juanita received a $168 million settlement, making it the largest celebrity divorce settlement on public record at that time. At that time, it's been surpassed since then. 5 likes, 5 people watching. Not mad. Not mad at all. Hi, Jax Edits. Have you subscribed, Jax Edits? Let me make sure you subscribe. Did you subscribe? It's right there. It's right there. Subscribe. Yeah, Wizards saying what's up to Rick James. But yeah, so this guy, Marcus, what did Jeffrey do? Jeffrey's a ball player. He played for Illinois. He was a point guard. Personal life, what did he do? Did he have any arrests? He was arrested on September 24, 2021. This is a disgruntled Jasmine. Only the girl. See, the girls, the girls don't get in trouble. See, the boys, we don't know what to do with ourselves sometimes. We just getting to find ourselves in trouble. I mean, the ladies do too. Women do find themselves in trouble. Ever seen Orange is the New Black as fiction? But that was based on a reality. It was dramatized, but it was based on a real story. But he was arrested in Scottsdale, Arizona for assaulting hospital staff. God damn. Oh my God. Jax X, I don't even know, what is that? A penguin coming out of a cardboard box? Okay, yeah, I subbed. All right, when did you sub? Let me ask you this. Will Jordan leave his fortune to his new family or old? Yo, you are cold-hearted, my friend. You are cold-blooded. That's a cold-ish. That's cold. You got a ring, so I got to answer it. Jordan's gonna leave it to he's gonna leave it to Marcus and Jeffrey and Jasmine and the baby that he has with Prieto. Let me see. It was announced that they were their first child, February 11, 2014. Prieto gave birth to identical twin daughters, Victoria and Isabel. Jordan became a grandfather when his daughter Jasmine gave birth to a son whose father is professional basketball player Rakeem Christmas. I never even heard of this nigga. Rakeem Christmas. He's in the IBL, the Indonesian basketball league. Probably making like $250,000 to $500,000 a year. Not bad. Not bad. He was with the Indiana Pacers for a while. He was with that's about it for the NBA. He was in the NBA for a very short stint for 2 years. Then he went to across the globe. Crazy. But yeah, okay. I'm skirting the question. I skirted the question. You should skip it a few days. Okay, good to go. Did you tell other people to subscribe? That's the main thing. Did you tell other people to subscribe? Send an email right now. Send a text message right. Send an X right now. Send all that right now. Free Diddy all day, every day. Bumbleclot. Bumbleclot coming in through. We're talking about Marcus Jordan right now, sir. We're not talking about Diddy. We're talking about Marcus Jordan. All day, every day. No, not every day, but all day today. Or at least until 8 o'clock. I told my great-grandma to subscribe. You a lying ass. But that's funny. I like that. That was a good joke. That was funny. You didn't tell your great-grandma to subscribe. You don't even have a great-grandma. What is she, 50 years old, 60 years old? Your great-grandma, your grandmother's 30, your great-grandmother's 60, something like that? Is that how that rolls? Did Jordan verbally abuse Marcus? I don't know. But Marcus and Jeffrey, I don't know. But let me answer your question. I'm going to answer your questions because you have a wrench and you deserve it. he will leave it to both his from his first wife and his second wife. Definitely, he's got twin baby girls. Um, he's gonna leave it to both. I can see that. He's gonna leave it to his 3 children from Juanita and his his twins, his identical twin daughters, Victoria and Isabel, from Yvette. So that's what I see it as. That's to answer your question. Yes, I think he's gonna leave it to both families. Did Jordan verbally abuse Marcus though? I don't know. There's nothing on record. I can't say whether he did. He may have. I mean, if he could tussle with people on the court in front of millions of people on live TV, if he has that short of a temper, Jordan had a temper on the basketball court. He did have a temper. Those were the fighting days too. That was the Bill Buckners and the Larry Birds and the John Starks and the Patrick Ewings and Detlef Shrimp. I mean, just random '90s niggas, just mid '80s to '90s niggas, and then sometimes in the early 2000s. But he wasn't doing much. He was just trying to get his stats up at the end of with the Wizards. He was, I mean that's cynical and everything, but it might be true. But I don't know if he verbally abused Marcus. I can't tell. I can only surmise. I can only posit. I can only try to put a suggestion out there. I can only try to explain or try to understand. But the boy Jeffrey and Marcus, they went a different path. They went a different route. They got in trouble. That's gonna stick with them. That's gonna stay with them forever. They got arrested for some dumb stuff. Dumb stuff. They didn't have to get arrested, but they did. So they had to pay the piper. So these twins are underage. I'm not trying to, but they're 11. Give me 10 years. That's grooming, right? Isn't that grooming? That's a grooming statement. Give me 10 years. Wonder if Star going to eat off this topic. Yeah, well, I hope he does, because I'm not eating that much. I don't know about this vertical feed. This vertical feed sometimes has 40, 50, 150 people on it. Then sometimes it has 3. So I don't know what the hell. It's more than the horizontal feed anyway, at any time. The horizontal feed really is terrible. Like when it says 2 views, that means it's 2 views. But if you have 2 views on here, it's like 6. I don't know. It's strange mathematics. I don't know why, but we'll have to see about Mr. Troy Star Terrain. We'll have to see about that. He might talk about it. He might be like, forget that nigga. He's just a privileged, spoiled little rotten kid. Had spoon fed. He was born with a silver spoon. He might have literally been born with a silver spoon in his mouth. But they always say about the white boys. I mean, I go hard on the white boys too, but you can't just say it's all about the white families that are privileged and spoiled and everything. This is black privilege right now. This is definitely black privilege. He's taking advantage of his role as the son of one of the greatest to ever done it. Possibly the greatest to ever done it on a basketball court. Give you what with the twins? Explain yourself. No. I'm not saying anything. This is not an academic show. I was not saying that. I was totally saying that I was just literally saying the point that they were born in 2014. Okay? So they're going to be 11 this year. That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying anything else, sir. So don't get me caught up in the mess. I'm not trying to get on Axe mess. I'm just trying to get verified right now. I'm trying to get eligibility. So that's what I was saying. That they're going to be 11 years old. I was just making an observation. I was like, okay, they're going to be 11 years old. In a week from today, they'll be 11. February 11th. A week from today. Just pointing out the facts. That's all I'm doing. Just pointing out the facts. Yeah, but Yvette doesn't even have a picture on her Wikipedia. It's just a little bit of information. Very small. Very small type, print up about her. Wow. So at least it looks like that marriage is working, right? Hi, Lee Hawkins again. Hi, I found you. Hi, 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 hi. Okay, now my wrenches, if you have to, be careful with this hi mess. I got wrenches on you. They will sit you down. They will sit you down. Don't think you're above getting sat down, Mr. Hawkins or Mrs. Hawkins or whoever you are. So that's what I'm talking about for that. I mean, that is amazing to me. I think Marcus Jordan. That's what comes with the territory, though. I guess Michael Jordan probably did everything he possibly could to provide the best life. Thank you, thank you. Who was that? Wizard. Thank you, Wizard. Appreciate it. Thank you. I don't. The only people I said down two people. One person said they're 13. Another person said they're 15. And I was like, it clearly shows at the show this is not intended for children. It's not intended for minors. But some people slip through the cracks and do all kinds of crazy gymnastics and stuff like that. So they get dusted out of here. Do you own any Jordans? I used to. I used to own Team Jordans, the Vin Bakers. Put in Jordan Vin Bakers, the black and white. Look like a black and white cookie. The black and whites. Put Vin Baker, black and white. That's the Jordan sneaker I used to wear. I wore those way back in 1999 to 2000. So that's what I was wearing. What about you, Wizard? I know you got your collection of sneakers and Nike boots. So okay, so you're gonna have to sit this do something, Wizard. I'm not gonna say sit him down. I'm just gonna say do what you got to do, Wizard, with this Lee Hawkins cat. Do what you got to do. They're not contributing to the show. They're not hating on me. I want you to hate. At least Andretti hates on me when he comes through. But Lee Hawkins not hating. He's just scabbing right now, I guess you can say. Spamming a little bit, What do you mean about that? What do I mean about? I mean that you should have to subscribe to at least 10 people. Tell 10 people to subscribe. Then we can talk business. Little by little, I got 48 more subscribers to go. I was at 909 just a few weeks ago. Just about a week ago. Let me see. No, I won't hurt my eyes looking up such rubbish. That was hate. Those Jordans were the truth. People were like, "Oh wow, they're distinctive," It came in other colorways too. They came in like red and green, I think. And they reversed it. Like the upper half is black, the lower half is white. They were the truth. I had those Jordans. I had the Team Jordans. There's only like 2 or 3 Team Jordans that people really wore. I'm looking for the exact Jordan that the Team Jordans. Let me see, Team Jordans. Okay, people wore Team 1 men's shoe. Okay, Team 1. I remember people were rocking those. And then people were rocking these. Team 2. People were rocking the Team 2s. And people were rocking Pro, the Jumpman Pro. The Jumpman Pro Jordans. So just a few more. But Marcus. I mean, come on, nigga. You had everything. You have everything. You're rolling around a blue Lamborghini SUV. Nigga probably would have a high yellow heifer, allegedly, that would do anything for you, drop down on all fours and do it all. And you out here getting DUIs with cocaine possession. How goofy are you? Is Marcus a nympho baby? I don't think so. I don't think he's a nympho baby. He could be a spoiled rotten baby. You meant nepo baby? He's a nepo baby. Yeah, not a nympho baby. You meant nepo baby. He's a nepo baby. Maybe he is a nepo baby. Because that's what he was trying to do. A nepo baby is a person who has achieved success or opportunities because of their family connections, especially if their parent is also famous. You meant nepo baby, sir, not nympho baby. That's why I was a little thrown off. But yeah, he's you can call him a nepo baby. Yeah. There's a few. It's mostly females. They're showing Lily Ross Depp, Maud Apatow, Bryce Dallas Howard, Kate Hudson, Maya Hawke, Zoe Kravitz, Dakota Johnson, just to name a few. A lot of people say, "Oh, well, they're in the industry because of their parents. They got into this game because of their connections, because of their father or their mother, or both." Oh boy, I just keep finding you. I'm just scrolling through videos and then I see you. Well, that's good information for me. As long as you tell other people to subscribe, that's great. Just when you look for me, you find me, you know that you have to send the link out to somebody else and say, look, this is silly nigga named Skyler. He's got this goofy gang show, but he's got some perspectives and ideas. So I think you should watch it. That's all I need. I just gained 1 subscriber. That's what I'm talking about. I appreciate that 1 subscriber, whoever it was. I don't know who it was, but I appreciate him. So it's almost that time. So I appreciate everybody that came in. Thank you for listening to me rant and rave about this Marcus Jordan nigga. Like, seriously, he's high yellow too, and all he had to do was just live his life, beautifully, and just wonderfully. He probably has at least $10 to $100 million, from his father, something like that, probably, or he's gonna get at least that much, when they split up the money. When he eventually, I don't even want to say it. When something happens to him, I knew Marcus wasn't right when he snatched up Scotty old expired leftovers and was treating her like a trophy. Ooh, Lee, how old are you? That's a good question. But yeah, that was a good observation. But thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you all, and I will see you some other time. Take care.